everyone, thanks for coming tonight. Cool. Just get this up. Right, so I'm Wara. I enrolled for a Bachelor of Design with Honours, majoring in photography here at Massey University. Tonight I'm going to share with you some stories about my journey in photography and also some insight to what I've been up to since graduating in 2015 as well. So my Massey journey started in 2012 when I didn't know anyone at the university until I met these classmates here in the photograph who shared the same passion as me, and that's how we all got started. I fell in love with photography because it gave me the opportunity to see the world differently, and also it is a creative license for me to create whatever I wanted. I'm passionate about photography, and since starting the course here at Massey I knew it was right for me. At the start I wasn't sure of what genre of photography I wanted to get into, or whether to pursue a career in commercial photography or become an artist, or even both. That's why I thought this degree would be really good for me. So in the beginning, food photography was my thing when I took these images for my assignments, but I wasn't excited enough about my work, and I was really struggling to write 1,500 words on my photos. So I thought, so I was constantly challenged by Massey to get out of my comfort zone and to come up with new ideas. So I put food photography on hold and I turned to my other interest, which was architecture. Here in the photo, I was really enjoying working on something new, and I was testing my imagination and also putting new skills into practice. As a result, I created this body of work that examined the absence of nature and plants within the world of man-made underground environments. I have to say that I'm still proud of this work today, and I guess without my classmates, my work wouldn't have been the same. They constantly critiqued my work, and they also gave really blunt feedbacks as well, which was real good. So in third year, everything was coming together for me. I found my creative style, so that was really important for me. And I experimented a lot with new ways of looking at the relationship between architecture and our daily life through photography. My lecturers were really supportive of my research as well, especially Caroline McQuarrie and Helen Mitchell. They gave me the guidance and the drive to produce solid work, but most importantly, how to prepare myself for my final year. And don't forget, so I guess out of the lecture rooms, it was my friends who made the journey even more worthwhile. We spent a lot of time together helping each other out and always going to gallery openings together. So it was a work-life challenge that we shared outside of uni that made my journey at Massey even much more fun. And time flies when you're having fun, and it sure did. So for my final year, I produced this body of work called Nowhere. I put my own spin and intent into creating this body of work that explores the coexisting relationship between the built environment and the natural landscape. So after years of hard work, I had no idea where, as a recent graduate, where I'll be. I also graduated as a Massey scholar as well, so that was a big surprise for me. So I guess with my work, it took off online, and it also gave me exposure to the wider world, where I was picked up by 30 Upstairs Gallery in Wellington, and also been approached by Black Eye Gallery in Sydney, and I got selected for Contemporary Art Tell in Switzerland as well, so that was a nice surprise, and they flew me to Switzerland, so that was really good. So with all these successes, I started selling my work internationally as well, but it wasn't perfect. You know, everything was quite tough as well. So I had a year of finding my feet and looking for jobs, which was really competitive. I wanted to find a job as an in-house photographer so I can do my artwork at the same time. And yeah, it was not easy, but nevertheless, I stayed true to myself and stuck to my passion and got to work on other fun projects like these. So I got commissioned to shoot some fashion editorials for Good as Gold and I Live Paris and Otsu here in Wellington. Because people had seen my work and I guess they got in touch because they liked what I did. So after all of that, I decided to move to Auckland to find more opportunities for myself. So I landed myself a job at the Auckland Art Gallery as a gallery assistant. There I was learning and talking a lot about art, but not doing a lot of photography, and that's really important for me. And then one day I found my dream job at Plant and Food Research, and I said to myself, I really have to get this job because I just want to take photos. And I did. Right now I'm working as a science and marketing photographer at Plant and Food Research, and these are some of the works that I've been working on. So one day I might be out on a fishing boat or photographing something that you can't see with your naked eye, so it's a big challenge. So through photography, I am constantly seeing the world from another perspective and always learning about something new every day. So photography is never ending for me, and I am really looking forward to what the future brings. Thank you.